So unlike 3-point mounted backhoes that are popular with some landowners today, the frame mounted backhoes that came on some of these B7100s doesn't have its own seat back here. Instead, they included a neat feature that integrates the main seat to use for both operations. We pull it up, we flip it around to use it for the backhoe. Okay, well, I knew my seat pan was getting bad, but I guess we're not doing this today. I think I'm just going to stop and go order a tractor seat. Hey folks, welcome back to Abundant Life Homestead. As you might have guessed, today we're going to take care of this busted seat on my Kubota B7100. But first, I got a question for you. Have you yet subscribed to my channel? YouTube tells me that on the average week, about 20% of my total traffic comes from return viewers. That's those of you who have recently watched a video on my channel and now find yourself back here watching another video. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you. They also tell me that 96% of my total traffic comes from viewers who have never subscribed to my channel. So if you find this content useful, you find yourself coming back to my channel, do us both a favor and hit that subscribe button. Likewise, if you're on a certain video and you appreciate the content that's in it, let me know by hitting the like button. And if you have any questions, comments, or would like to add your own experience of the topic, put it in the comment section below. I love interacting with my viewers. That being said, let's get to work. Now, replacing the seat on these tractors is not covered in the owner's manual or the service manual or the workshop manual. But that's okay. It seems like it's going to be a pretty straightforward, simple ordeal once we get into it. But first, we're going to check out the package I just got and make sure the correct seat got shipped. None of the regular and more official parts dealers I use had a seat for this tractor in stock. So I went with eparts.shop, I think it was. Yeah, that's where it came from, eparts.shop. And I'm okay with that for this because the seat isn't a critical part that's going to make or break the tractor. Cost me about $125, I think, with shipping. Box got a little damaged in shipping, but I'm okay with that as long as the right part's in here and it's not damaged. Let's see what we got. Well, it appears to be the correct collar anyway. Oh yeah, looks right, has brackets in the right place, so let's get this other one off and we'll see if this fits on there. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Where to put my pocket knife? I'm gonna clip this string here that keeps the cover on, just to get this out of the way so we don't have two different pieces flopping around. That'll go in the trash. So these seats mount up very simply, it appears, with just two mounting points. They hinge here. There's a pin on each side. We'll pull that pin, knock the center pin out of them. We should be able to lift it right off. In hindsight, I probably should have ordered new rubber bushings here, but once I found that nobody had the seat, I didn't really think about looking for the extra parts. That came out simple enough. Now, oh yeah. Plenty of wiggle room in there. I assume if they're brand new, they're probably a little tighter than that in the rubber bushing, but it's alright. There's the remnants of that seat. Now, hopefully everything lines up just the same. A little tight there, that's good. I think I appreciate it being a little tight. Well, there's a metal bushing that goes through the center of that rubber bushing, and yeah, we're right up against it. But looks like there's enough to squeeze on there. Maybe. There we go. And I have to come to the other side. Now the seat that I just took off was pinned through the most forward slot in those brackets. I'm assuming we're just going to leave it in that spot. I don't see any reason not to, especially with this being fully adjustable, and when I use it for the backhoe it's always been comfortable, so I don't think I'm going to move it. I guess if you have shorter legs than average, shortening this up by that 2.5–3 inches there might do you some good. I just put that in backwards. Oh yeah, look at there. Gotta slide it out of the way to yeah, we're caught on something. There we go. Just caught on some rust from that old seat. Oh yeah, it's grinding a little bit in there. I'm gonna have to clean a bunch of that old rust out. That looks good. Oh, it's tight. Come on, you can turn. There you go. Hopefully I don't have to take that apart to get all that little pieces of rust out. All right, and of course we gotta sit on it, make sure. Oof, a little stiffer than the old one was, that's for sure. But forms all right to my butt, and one of the reasons I use I like the original seats because you probably notice I always carry a handgun on me, and it tends to fit over the lip of the seat pretty well. All right, it's a little too far back. There we go. All right. So I suppose the only other thing I have to say on this is I know there's a lot of options out there. There's some seats that are direct fit. There's some seats that can be customized to fit. You get on internet forums, you'll find it. And you know, a lot of them will have thicker cushion or high backs or arms on them, and that's all fine and dandy. But one thing I've noticed in every other seat that deviates away from the stock design is they sit you a little higher. And on a tractor this size, sitting up even 3 or 4 inches higher can really change your center of gravity. And if you've got a loaded bucket in the air, or you're mowing steep ditches, or you're making tight turns, or moldboard plowing, that's really not the time to find out that you shouldn't have changed the center of gravity on your tractor. So you do whatever you're gonna do, just keep in mind this old hillbilly on YouTube warned you not to deviate from your stock seat. Don't mess around with your center of gravity, you ain't gonna have to find out. Well, that's all I've got for you today, folks. Quick, clean job changing out the seat on the Kubota B7100. If you watch a lot, I'm sure you'll be able to find out with me just how well it holds up. I'll try to do a 6-month and maybe a year follow-up on it, see if we've gotten weak, if it's warping any, how the leather's holding up. But so far so good. I mean, it feels very, very similar to the original, so it should hold up just as well as the original did. We'll find out one way or another. But appreciate you watching. Until next time, keep on nourishing your dreams, cultivating your passions, and embracing the beauty of God's creation. We'll see you then. Have a blessed day. Thank you.